everyone. This is Thomas Pepin, NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's play some NHL. So we're on episode 7 of season 1, where I take over the Toronto Maple Leafs and try to turn them into something. And just to recap where we were last time, so we simmed through a bit more of the season, and I was able to do a trade for a depth defenseman, which I wanted to do before the playoffs because we didn't have enough depth there. I also wanted to do a trade for a depth forward, better than what we had, but defense was a priority for one because there's fewer players, and second, we didn't have good enough call-ups. And then for forward, we had decent enough call-ups, but we would have wanted at least one startable forward. But anyways, so on stream, got the defense trade done, tried to get through the forward one, and it came down to like tiny differences in asset value to be able to get one of the players I wanted. And I said I would try off stream to finish it, and I couldn't put through a trade for any of the guys I wanted. We were off by like probably one throwaway roster player of an asset, so it's a bit unfortunate that we're so close yet so far. But we're good enough as it is. It's fine. We should be okay. We just have to cross our fingers that there's no huge injuries or long-term and all that kind of stuff. Just hope that things aren't worst case scenario. If it's, within the range of normal, then we should be perfectly fine. But, yeah, we'll see. So that's where we sit. We were doing that just before the trade deadline. There's a few different ways I could have avoided running into that difficulty, like when I picked up the defenseman, I could have tried to, I had to move assets to get assets to then trade for the defenseman, and in that process, I could have maybe picked up the forward. So, so things could have been done better, but, hindsight's whatever. So, like I said, just going to have to deal with what we got. I forget if I just said this, but I meant to say it if I didn't. So we're at the trade deadline. And, there's nothing we're going to do, or we can do even. And yeah, otherwise, just going to get through. I think we're going to actually be able to start the playoffs in this stream, but of course we'll see. And sorry for being a few minutes late. Just got tied up a little bit with some other stuff. But anyways, I'm here and we're ready to go. So let's get going. Huh? Yeah, I don't really even... I thought that it would not... So I would have to click on something before the trade deadline starts. Let's just see something, because I might just sim past... So it's a minute per second, or a minute burns off per second of time on this window. And I'm not going to do anything, so Might as well just exit. I mean, theoretically, I should go through the trade deadline and see if there's any offers that I'd like to accept, but I mean, it's not going to happen. So, let's see if we want this guy. He is defensive, which I don't like. Poise is too low. We'll decline, although maybe we should have taken him, but we couldn't have traded him anyways. I didn't see if he had any years left, because we could have had him as an asset, but whatever. So that's that. Now we can get to the normal process. Oh yeah, we got to do those maintenances soon. I think I already had that planned for a time, but I can't recall. Yeah, after Carolina was the plan. So I just got to remember that. Alright. Prices should all be fine. Injuries, I don't think we had any. Oh yeah, we had Thompson, but that's not a big deal. We've got our other goalies. That looks all good. I forget who's supposed to be the starter right now. I think it's Holtby, is it not? I'm pretty sure. Doesn't matter so much anyways. So that's done. We're at 62 games, so nothing else. So we're good to save. Well, if it wasn't Holtby, it is now because he's got 2 losses. Oh, but Thompson might be back. So we're at 90 to 91. And I forget what our goal is, but I got to remember 90 to 91. I'll explain this in a sec. I'm just trying to remember 90 to 91. Okay, 90 to 91. 95 is what we're trying to sell. Okay, how do we do this? So, something I didn't notice until just now with one of the comments is, so what I had done previously was have the season ticket thing at 0 because it already gets done without any advertising. So as you saw, it was at 91 or 90 to 91. So we've only got 5%, 4 to 5% left to go. And what I had done previously is just drop it right to the minimum, and then it pretty much sells out the rest in a relatively short period of time. Now, alternatively, I could do the advertising, which I didn't even, because I didn't think it would be impactful if you changed it during the season, because I don't recall seeing that message before. But how much does it cost? So marketing is so it's basically 1 billion. Oh wait, no, that's 0.9 million. So then no, it would be 1 million spent on marketing in total. 1 million. And how much revenue does the season tickets drive? About 100 times that versus so if this is at 90, so then let's do some math. So 99.47 divided by, let's just ballpark it at, we'll just do 90. So then it would increase by about 11 million. Nothing else is going to do anything close to that. $11 million. So I don't, because I haven't tested this before, I don't know the impact on sales from changing the marketing. General advertising is going to have no impact. Do I leave any, or do I just flip it maybe and do 10 and 90? It's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll just use this year as a test. So we'll try that. So we'll go 10 for general. and then 90 for season's ticket. And then I'm going to go back and change the pricing. Let's save this. Now, we only have like 700. Okay, so then yeah, that math lines up. So if you take a look at sold in the last 7 days, that looks like sold to date. So not the last 7 days. That's actually forever. Or we only start selling the tickets now, and the other numbers are from last season. I don't know. But in any case, the math lines up. So 700 divided by 7,783 should be 90% ish, and then likewise for all the rest of the numbers there. Now, should we just auto assign? Because the goal is 95. And then we can just monitor and adjust. I think that probably makes the most sense. So I'm just going to record how many we have to sell still, and then that way I can monitor correctly. So it's 700. This one is 3614 minus 3293 is 321. 2122 minus 1934 is 188. And then 1535 minus 1393 is 142. So I'm going to have to monitor every 7 or so days. What's the date? It's March 6th. So another stupid thing to monitor. I mean, it's my own fault for having it as a thing, but it's not that challenging, but still. All right, so we can close that, keep this open. All right, so yeah, we'll do the auto assign because I hadn't done this in this method previously, and we'll figure out what makes sense from there. Okay, so that's good. Let's save there. Where were we at? Okay, we can go forward a day. So Holtby comes out anyways, so that works well. Thompson's in. That's good. Prices, no. Injuries, I might as well just check, but I'm pretty sure we're good. Double check it didn't flip him off over. It did. See, this is why I check. Flip him out of his spot before the game. That's all good. Save. Okay, and then so 6 plus 7 is 13. Wait, and let's see here. So that is, so Buffalo. I'm going to write that down. So 6, 13, 20, 27, 3, that's 10, 17. All right, so good to go. Bjorkstrand. Don't want any injuries. I think it's Parisi still that goes up, so he's 21, 20, 16. So Arvidsson slides over, Parisi comes up. Don't think we kept anybody up here. Oh, this is going to get undone anyways, but that's okay. So we have Eakin, thankfully. Not the best of fill-in, but good enough. It's only one fill-in, which is unfortunate, but he shoots right. He shoots left. That's fine anyways. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we just put Arvidsson in anyways. But we'll flip with Buchnevich. I think that makes more sense. Lawton. Who was it? It's Buchnevich. So he, oops, can go here. Oops. That's good. So it's not a crazy number of changes we had to do, thankfully. Good, we got a win. I think that was an away game, wasn't it? Yeah. So don't need to see prices. Injuries should just be the one. Make sure Thompson is still in. We're at the 11th. Okay. I think that's all we had to do. Six nothing loss. Holy jeez. We're on a bit of a slide at the moment. But maybe with Thompson back, we'll get out of it quickly. Okay, so we're at the 13th now. This is still good. We'll check prices in a sec. Do everything else first. Just the one injury. Thompson's supposed to still be in. We're at 65 games, so no scouting yet. So save there. Now let's see how. So none have been sold. That's interesting. Unless. No, that still wouldn't make sense because I was going to say unless because I did a full 7 days in the future. But it would have meant that there wasn't anything sold in between, and it shouldn't depend on home games because we just had one, did we not? Okay. So then maybe the only way to, because it didn't change back the marketing budget, didn't it? Yeah. Interesting. So maybe the only method is to completely drop the prices. Let's now I'm not sure what to do if I flip the marketing budget back and then just drop the prices. That's tough. Let's do that. Because I know this works. I've done it before and it does. Or it should still. Because I have done it before, but we'll have to see. And the fan feedback's amazing. That doesn't make any sense. Well, another way you can look at it is if I do this for a week, we can see what happens and then adjust from that week. So the first week, it did absolutely nothing for us, which doesn't make any sense because I flipped the marketing and it should, in theory, have increased the sales because that's what it recommended. But I got no sales, so that makes no sense. Okay, so that's done. All right, and then I have to remember Carolina. Another loss. So I think we're going to shake up the lines. All right, so he is 40 points. 55. 47, 44, something good, 53. So let's just do the simple fix where these guys are supposed to be switched like this anyways. That's fine with me. So this is Schnevich. This is Marchessault. Yeah. Good. What do we do here? Oops. Good. I forget if Thompson had both losses. I think he did. So we'll switch Wedgwood in. Okay. So we did that. I forget if we did this. I don't think so. Whoops. So that's all good. We're at 66. Our next day is the 20th. And after Carolina. Man, we're really not doing well. How has Eakin done anyway since he's been in? Not bad. At +1, 3 games. Okay with that. Now the question is, do we do any other line changes? $45. $34 and $52. $45. Well, let's try something different because we're not winning right now. We need to do something. So we'll try changing the lines like this. That's fine. So Lawton, Shifley. Then who's on that line now? So Marchessault, Buchnevich. $88, $89, $99. So do that. Oh, but we don't have a rate. Oh, still. No, that's alright. And then Shifley comes in here. And Giroux, Hughes, and who's the... what's his face? Nope. Bjorkstrand. $32, so it's still correct. Theodore, he's a right shot, isn't he? No, he's a left shot. Okay. All right. This is gonna go Lawton. So let's flip those. Lawton. Shifley. Giroux, Hughes. Draisaitl. Marchessault's been better. Yeah, that's fine. Draisaitl, Marchessault. That's good. Shifley. Chnevich. This is Bjorkstrand. Shifley. Shifley will switch to Giroux. That's fine. Wedgwood lost, so we'll pull Holtby back in. And let's just check. Is anybody on defense playing poorly? Slavin's been fantastic. Pareko, good plus minus, but not producing. Wow. Huge plus minus and producing. Same thing, huge plus minus and producing a lot. Wow, look at that. That's 48 points. And this is 44. Perico's a right, he's a right too. Actually, I'm okay with that split up. I was thinking about putting Slavin and Theodore together, but we'll keep it as is because none of the other guys can flip around anyways. Okay. So that's all good. Let's just make sure it didn't change the goalie on us, which it did. Okay, now this might actually change anyways. No, Carolina's supposed to be weaker technically. Now, so this not yet, but we'll still look. Prices, let's just check. Good. Injuries. No. Oh, I didn't even check if we won that last game. Oh, wait, I think I did see that though. Anyways, doesn't matter. Save. Cool. Loss again, eh? 3-6-1. It's not good. Okay, so we need to do this anyways. Let's just double check. We are here. Yeah. Did I do the right one? I don't know if I clicked on the wrong one. Let's just go back here. Oh, whoops, it... oh well. Good, I still lost. Because I, undid the game that just simmed through, but that's alright. So yeah, it was all three. So now I'm just adjusting this to, because it says insufficient funds because I've minimized how much I've been spending on this. Now, I don't know if I could just leave it at higher and then it just doesn't use up the money, but just to be safe, I don't. So now I just need to keep adjusting until it covers everything. I think just one more. Good. Okay, so we're all good now. Save this. We're going to have to do more soon, I believe. So 53. Let's just see ballpark when I got to do that. 1, 2, 3. There's not really going to be a good time until here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's not bad anyways. It's just 1 over what I want. So that's all good. We saved that already. Check that. Not till the 20th. Injuries. Lines. Thompson back in. We're not 70 games yet. We can save. All right. Jimmy BC. 77, 18 points. Are those NHL points? They are. This might be a good depth pickup. This might actually fix us not being able to pick up the guy. Cap hit's fine, it expires anyways. And he fits on our fourth line. Hey, hey, hey. We're gonna claim him. Now let's move BC up. Wait, did it? Oh, I meant to do both at the same time, but that's okay. Cool. Oh, and how much cap space do we have? Yeah, we're still plenty good. Okay. All right, so that's sorted. Let's sim to the 20th so we can check our season's tickets. That's all good. We sold 14, which is not nearly enough. So I think what we have to do then is, I thought it was already at the minimum. It was supposed to be. 14. So we're going to have to put to the minimum and we'll jack up the marketing. Okay, so that's done. Maybe what we'll do is test it for one more week. We'll do 50-50. And if it doesn't do good enough, then we'll know to do the opposite. So how many did we sell so I can subtract it? That's 14, 6, 3, and 2. All right, so that's done. And I can sim to the next day. That's good. No injuries. We must be at 70 games now, I think. Just make sure Thompson's still in. Oh, and it's supposed to be, what's his face? As the backup anyways. So lines are good. No, we're one game shy of scouting. Okay. How much have we dropped? Second in the division. That sucks. We're probably even lower in the league, I'm guessing. Fourth place now. Yeah, man. Not good. Oh, but was that all Eastern teams ahead of us? Yeah. Not the end of the world, but still. Okay, so that's... I forget if I saved it. I think I did. I'll save it again. Prices, no. Injuries, probably not. Thompson should have been still in for now. And now we can scout. So what do we still have to do? Let's do skills. Character. Whatever. I think everything's been done. Whoops, wrong thing. Let's just do potential. good. Another loss. Man, we're sucking. I guess those line changes didn't do anything to get us out of our rut. Well, I guess we'll go back to what we were at previously. Sorry, one sec. So it's the 27th is next. 27th. Don't do those. Oh, that's what I meant to check. So Holtby on game 2 and whoever on game 1. Okay, so that didn't work. So then we'll do that again. And see how it goes, I guess. Unless he comes up to the top line. He's been playing well enough. 46. Maybe not anymore. 47. 48. 36. 55. 42. 59. Huh. It's pretty evenly spread, all of our performance, except Draisaitl's the best, and then Marchessault and Giroux are about the same. Can't change his line, can't change his line. Can change his is maybe. Let's go back to this. I think this is the one that was working previously, so let's Let's do that. All right, Hughes, Giroux, Buchnevich. Hughes, Giroux, Buchnevich. Let's do that as well. Oh, and we'll move Theodore up and Slavin down. And then Giroux, Hughes. Oh, and what's his face was playing better than Slavin anyways. Let's see. So Slavin is 45. No, it wasn't, I guess. 31. Okay. Slavin. Um, 84. Okay. Hughes. Okay. This is Lawton and York Strand. Tricidal. Marchessault. Yeah, that's fine. Tricidal. Shifley. Hughes, Giroux. Wait. that's fine. This is Shifley. Hughes, Shifley, Lawton. No. Bjorkstrand. Cool. Okay, so that's all good. I think it's the first of the back-to-back, right? Yeah. So it's supposed to be Thompson, yeah. Okay, so save that. Good, we finally got a win. Better win. Good. Prices, what day are we at? 26, so next day. Injuries. No. Edit lines. Good, it's supposed to be Holtby. Good. Hey, we're back on it. All right, and then so Holtby's supposed to stay in. I got to remember that. First, so let's save it first. Then let's see how seasons tickets. We've sold none. All right, well, I guess it's going to have to be 90-10. See if that changes it. Now, I do wonder, though, if there's some relationship with home games. But nonetheless, we'll see if there's a dramatic increase, then we know that it's also the marketing. So it's not ways to do both. We'll save. And then we'll sim to the next game. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, see, we sold a whole bunch in the past couple days. But I'm going to ignore that for now anyways. I didn't mean to click on that. Sometimes it glitches out. You press a button and it doesn't actually do anything. And then sometimes you don't press a button and it does it, but whatever. Prices we're not touching yet. Injuries, I forget if I checked it from last time. I think I did. Edit lines. It's supposed to be Holtby in net. That's good. No scouting at the moment. Everything else is good. So next is the 3rd. Of April. Yeah, that's the next time we're gonna have to check about season's tickets. It's funny because look, we're 4 and 6, and I mean we've been on a pretty big slide, and still we're doing very well. Well, we're back at the top of the Atlantic again. It's funny. I think I did everything. Was I meant to save it? I forget. Another win. So this actually might be good timing because we're just coming into the playoffs, and if we get on a winning streak and then we're on a roll into the playoffs, that'd be pretty good. Actually, I'm going to talk about that in one sec after I do the normal stuff. First, I should see, because we're on a back-to-back, who plays first. 44-28. So it's going to be, I think Thompson was the backup currently. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and so I'll do this stuff and then I'll explain the thing that I was just about to talk about. That's done. Oh, and I have to remember to do the maintenance at the right timing. There's so many things to manage. I mean, it's just a video game and it's not that complicated, but yeah, without like reminders and stuff, it's difficult. That was a home game, so I'm just going to look at our, not these things. Parking is too high. Tickets are good. That's good. Injuries, we shouldn't have any. Goalies, I just did. We're at 74 games, so no scouting. So what I was saying was, or what I was about to say, was getting on a roll going into the playoffs. I said that, and then I remembered. I mean, I've ran data previously. There's no correlation between 10 games prior to the playoffs and playoff success in the first round or total playoff performance. So I said that. I have to remind myself that that's technically wrong because there's no correlation. So there's no relationship between how you do before the playoffs and how you do in the playoffs. So anyways, so I had to correct myself there. Okay, so that's all good. We've saved. We can go forward. It's the 3rd I need to stop at. And when is the maintenance? after Montreal. Another win, not bad. Don't need to do that. Injuries should be nothing. Thompson comes out. That's all good. Cool. When does our fan happiness get evaluated? Because we're at 95 at the moment. June 19th, so end of the season. So including the playoffs, so not nearly there yet. Another win. Hey, not bad, guys. So I think going back to the original lines, even when we had, even after having a bad stretch, was we should have maybe stuck with the same lines. Basically, is what I'm getting at. Oh, I was supposed to check on the third about the tickets. That's all right. That's all good for now. So marketing and minimum prices is doing nothing, so I don't know what's going on really. Maybe there is a relationship with home games and it only goes up after home games. I don't know. We'll know after this game. Well, actually, no, it should have been after the previous game because that was a home game. I don't know. Maybe because we had some and I went an extra day, so I didn't get to see them. I don't know. We do have marketing at the right thing. Yeah. General advertising, season ticket advertising. So we're way over budget as it is for player salaries at least. Maybe we jack up our advertising because nothing's really worked so far. And the return's going to be good. Yeah, so it does increase this. So let's just try. I mean, we'll kind of know in a week again when we check. I don't know. It's weird to figure out how this thing actually works because it's not necessarily realistic. They set some sort of what would you call it? Algorithm, I guess, where it responds in a certain way. But I mean, it's man-made, so then I don't even know what it is, and I don't know if I care that much. It's not as long as I get close enough, or well, if I hit the manager's goal. But all right, so we did that. Prices. Was it a home game? Yeah. So let's just see. Yeah, that's back to where it's supposed to be. Prices, injuries. Hope these back in. Scouts not yet. And that's good to save. Well, at least we're winning. That counts for something. So after Montreal, I have to remember, and the 10th. Okay. No. Another win. Hey. Oh, we clinched our playoff spot. I mean, not that it was ever in question, but still. I think that was a home game. Maybe it wasn't. Alright, that's all good. Good. Keeps switching Holtby out when he's the one winning all the time. So that's good. Oh, I should say because I was 10 minutes late, I'm going to go an extra 10 minutes. So we'll go 10 minutes past the hour, which will be good timing. I think we'll pretty much get to the end of the season, it should be. Another win, good. Okay, now we do our maintenance. So I'll just save this ahead of time. So you see how everything goes to insufficient funds? That's why you need to make that adjustment afterwards. Do, do, do. Now I just have to adjust back to right at the right amount. Again, I don't know if it makes a difference, but still, just in case. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, I think it does make a difference because see how it says funds remaining? I think if you allocate it, then it gets used. Alright, so that's done. Next, we need to get to the 10th. This should still be good. Let's see here. So we sold 26. $12 means we should be at 18 sold, 10 for that, and then 7 for that. So I still can't really tell if the change in marketing, well, in this case, advertising spending, I don't know if it's made a difference, but because now it's going up, whereas previously it wasn't really. We'll just leave it as is. Yeah. All right. Prices done. Injuries should be fine. I think we're on back-to-back again. We have a lot of back-to-backs at the end of the season here. Yeah. So, who is worse? 41, 40, so they're pretty much the same. More ties for Tampa, and I think they're technically the harder team, so we want Holtby for game 1. That's good. We'll just do scouting at the end of the season, I guess. This is not good timing. Let's see, Hughes. So it's the same. So we'll put Hughes in center, Bjorkstrand on the wing. Lawton goes here, Arvidsson here. Parisi comes up. Who's our new guy? VC. It's a left wing. So that works. Oops. So this will be Arvidsson. So distributor should be Buchnevich, I believe. Hughes goes center. Bjorkstrand in. Bjorkstrand, Lawton. I think we'll keep that. Or wait. I think we can. Hughes. Buchnevich. Yeah. So we can. Who do we still have? Hughes? I guess so. Shifley. Guess we'll Shifley. Bjorkstrand. Shifley, Drysdale, Marchessault, Hughes, Buchnevich. York Strand. This is Arvidsson. Extra attacker will go with Hughes. And shootout. Who is next up? So Draisaitl, Buchnevich, Hughes, Scheifele. Marchessault probably. No, we'll go with Bjorkstrand. We played the game, so that means it is Thompson in net. Good. That's good. Good. Don't need to look at that. What was next? Injuries. That's sorted, I think. Whoops. Good. Okay. Still good. Don't need to do that. Excuse me. That. Injuries. Still just the one. Goalies will go back to Holtby. Good. Good. So Holtby's lost 2 games in a row, so we're going to switch. So first we'll do all the rest of this stuff. Prices not yet. Injuries. good. He'll be back, I think, for the playoffs, which is very important. Injuries, we want Thompson in, Wedgwood. Good. We'll save first. One thing I was just thinking about, so usually my strategy is to rotate after 2 losses for goalies, but I was just thinking this. So Holtby was on a really good roll. We just rotated him out. Now, technically, we have our 2, I think in the end, worst goalies in rotation. So if we went for 2 losses, that could mean an elimination. So I don't think I'm going to do that, actually. I think I'm going to do 1 loss, you're out in the playoffs. But we'll kind of play it by ear depending on... And I'm going to have to check some of the stats, too. So let's just do our scouting. I guess let's do skills assessment. Oops. All right, save that. Okay, so the 17th is our next season ticket date that we evaluate. I'm just going to record the rest here. So 17th, 24th, and 1st. Question is, if we sim, can we get to the 17th? Because I'd like to finish that off. Let's try. Well, I guess we can do this too. So Bjorkstrand comes out, Arvidsson goes here, Parisi goes here. Okay. Oh wait, he stays there anyways. Bjorkstrand, Lawton, Hughes, Giroux, Draisaitl, Marchessault, Giroux, Shifley, Chnevich, Shifley, Draisaitl, Marchessault, Giroux, Lawton, Bjorkstrand, Giroux, Giroux, Thompson, yes. So we can't get to the 17th. That's all right though. That's good. I think that was an away game, so we don't need to look at. Oh, we've got playoff prices. I forgot about that. Um, So I have the playoff ticket prices that I had previously from when I've done some seasons before, so I'm just going to apply previous ones and then adjust from there. 190, 276. Three. 92. 519. Okay, cool. Prices, injuries, there shouldn't be any. Goalies should be Thompson. That's good. All right, and we'll finish off with just a recap of the season stats. And then I guess next stream we'll start with the playoffs. So, hey, we finished at the top. That's crazy. I didn't think, I guess that little winning streak that we were on was enough. So we finished first place, President's Trophy. That's wild. I wouldn't have guessed. But anyways, so that's good. First season as GM, we get President's Trophy. So I did something right, I guess. Record, we finished 48, 24, and 10, which is good. Goals for 3.34 per game. So that's third in the league. Goals against 2.63, which is second best in the league. Very good. So that means our goal differential must be the best. It's got to be the best, which is very good news. Power play. Where do we sit? Third best in the league. Very good. So that means all the adjustments I've made along the way have worked. Penalty kill. That one we are fifth worst. So whatever that is, 27th. So not very good, but that's okay. I can handle that. We had the exact same record home and away, which means that we have no huge home ice versus away, in theory, difficulties when it comes to the playoffs. So that's good news. I just saw something else that I'm going to have to look at, but in any case, not the best performance out of our players. I mean, it's the team performance that matters more than individual stats. So we're definitely not amongst the best in the league for points, but let's just look for the goals because he did do pretty good. No, we're not even close. Look, we traded away Matthews and he's top of the league. But the team's not top of the league, so take that. So, I mean, obviously not much to report there. I wonder if our defenseman is the best. Oh wait, I should have actually checked it. No, doesn't matter. Because if I rank order by defenseman, it'll show me. So no, it's still not even close for top defenseman. So individual stats, we were pretty mediocre, but team stats, we were fantastic. So take from that what you will. I just thought about something else too. So goaltending's pretty much been even, excluding Wedgwood, who's been slightly worse, but his winning percentage is better. So what I was just thinking is, do I readjust the rotation of goalies in the playoffs based on their performance? Now, the thing about that is winning percentage. So Holtby's got the best stats, but he hasn't been winning. So for me to start with Thompson and Wedgwood, that's not a bad idea. But even that, though, maybe I should start off with the worst goalie in the rotation, because it's better to keep our good goalies in rotation later in the playoffs, assuming we get through. But maybe that's what we should do, is go Holtby to start. As soon as he loses one game, we'll take him out of rotation and then go back to the other goalies. I actually like that idea, I think, the most. And we've got home ice advantage, so worst case, I mean, it's better to gamble with home ice in the first round with our worst performing goalie. I think that's our best strategy here. Yeah. Let's do that. So, I forgot to double check about who's second best. So Thompson's first best, because winning percentage is about the same as Wedgwood, but his save percentage is better. But I mean, it's a coin toss. It doesn't really matter. All right, so Holtby. Then we'll go with our best goalie, so we'll go Thompson, because in that way, if we lose a game, we're most likely to come out of it. I think that's a good strategy. And our lines are exactly to our, I think, our best performance. So our team should be good enough in front of Holtby too. All right, so I think everything is done. So we start off against Ottawa. They're 44, 34, and 4. So a very close record. We're not that different, to be honest. But, I mean, still, there's enough of a gap there. That's done. So I just have to remember to check about our season's tickets once we're in next stream. Otherwise, everything's set. Fan happiness is 95. Our target is 94. So fingers crossed we can keep it that way. Third round we're supposed to get to, which is a bit ridiculous, but we'll see. And season's tickets, the other goal that we're working on still. Yeah, so I guess we'll leave it there. And then we'll start the playoffs with next stream, which today is Thursday, so it's going to be tomorrow. So we'll leave it there. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe. turn on notifications. Channel homepage has upcoming streams that I can schedule. Don't have any plans to do one until the recap of this series. But if this series extends to like 6 or 7 games, then I might do some odds and ends on a different stream, maybe in the next few days, like maybe on Monday or something, but we'll see. Otherwise, yeah, so the streams that I can't schedule ahead of time, which is franchise mode, what we're doing right now, that runs on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. For the rest of this week, it's at 5 p.m. Eastern. Next week, I think things are actually going to be different on both days and time because of different things I need to do. But I'll let you know that in the About section of my channel. And I'll probably let you know on a stream as well, probably on Saturday. But we'll figure that out. And any comments, leave them in the comments. Suggestions likewise. And I'd say altogether pretty successful first season, President's Trophy. Just barely, but still. So very good regular season. Now the question is how good we do in the playoffs. And the playoffs, it's a different animal. So yeah, so fingers crossed that we turn out good. Battle of Ontario for the first round, and we'll see. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern.